All right, well, thank you guys very much for coming out. We're really excited. My name is Mike Limmer. I work with the Fort Wayne TinCaps here in marketing. We're really excited about partnering with the city, Parkview Trauma, as well as Men of Steel Racing, to put together a Bike to the Ballpark Day. We didn't have the opportunity to do one last year, but this year, with our partnership with the city in terms of really trying to encourage in May people to utilize their bikes for not only for pleasure but also for riding, biking their ride from a standpoint of being able to go to venues for entertainment as well as work, as well as socially for utilizing their bikes. And so this Sunday, May 16th, our 3 o'clock game will be a Bike to the Ballpark event. We're going to be, some of my partners up here will be talking about some of the things we're going to be doing to make it even easier for people to utilize their bike to come to the ballpark. But we're basically going to be increasing the capacity of our bike parking for that day, and really doing some things to increase bike safety awareness, as well as some of the things that we do around the community for bike and bikers in general. So we're excited about being able to host the event this Sunday for our game. And I'll turn it over to Rachel and Paul for a little bit more information about what the city's partnered with.
Sure. Hi, I'm Rachel Blakeman. I'm Public Information Officer for the City of Fort Wayne. And this is
Paul School, also with the City of Fort Wayne.
And we are excited to be partnering with the TinCaps on this event for the first ever Bike to the Ballpark Day. And thank you to Michael Limmer and to the staff of the TinCaps. They've been wonderful at helping us to plan this event. It is also with the Men of Steel Racing and Parkview Health and Trauma Center specifically. So we've had a wonderful experience. What we know, we've been working on our bicycle-friendly efforts for about the past year and a half, is it? And we know that people want to ride their bikes more often as transportation. And one of the top destination that people want to ride their bikes to is downtown Fort Wayne, and in that, of course, is Parkview Field. So we're excited to have this. It's a day game, so that means people can ride to the game in sunlight and ride home in sunlight. So it's going to be perfect for a family-friendly event. And I would like to also, Paul, if you have anything.
Yeah, so what you see here is a bike rack for our bike check. This Sunday will be our debut rollout for the bike check service, which is effectively, you can think about it as a code check for bikes. When you show up to the ballpark, the bike check station will be set up out in the parking lot. You bring your bike over and we will tag the bike and give you a tag as well, so that you have a wristband that you can come back and retrieve your bike after the game. And during the game, your bike will be watched by our volunteers, and ensure you pick your bike up when you're done with the game. So this is a new service for Fort Wayne. It is something that's being done in other communities, and again, like Rachel said, it's part of our effort to respond to the demand for being able to ride your bike downtown and to other places, but also gives us the flexibility to provide that bike parking service at locations around the community, around downtown, for various events. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Bob from Industrial Training Solutions, who can tell us a little bit more about bike rides.
Hello, my name is Bob Boxell with Industrial Training Solutions. What we do is we'll take unemployed people and teach them the skills necessary to earn a living. And we've teamed up with Blue Jacket Incorporated, who is a prison re-entry organization, taking some of their men and giving them the opportunity to weld up these racks. We built 10 of them for the city, and we're real excited to be able to offer these racks to the city so that they can do things like this. Just an exciting thing to be a part of. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Hollister, the Trauma Program Manager at Parkview's Trauma Center, and our commitment to injury prevention at the ballpark will be including helmet sales for $8, which is our at-cost price. And then we'll also have these new reflectors that we just got for Share the Road, and those will be $2, and we'll be getting more reflective material for bicyclists in Fort Wayne.
I'm Jim Cruzy, representing Men of Steel Racing. We're a local club and cycling race team. Our team members and club members will actually be manning the checkpoints for the bicycles. Along with that, we'll have some of our team racing bikes on display for people that want to check those out also. But it's going to be a great day. We're happy to support the TinCaps in their effort to make cycling happen in Fort Wayne. Thank you.
As the weather gets nicer, there's going to be more people on bikes. Do you guys see the need to maybe just more bike racks here?
Actually, we've already installed more than 100 bike racks downtown. There's included with the release today is a map of all of the downtown bike parking locations. We've added some racks along the public right-of-way, so it's along sidewalks and it's public spaces for people to park their bicycles. We understand that one of the hang-ups, one of the reasons why people don't ride their bikes more often as transportation is once they get there, there's not an effective and secure place to park them. So we have put in these new bike racks. There are about 100 of them. They're lime green just like this, and you've probably seen them around town. But we do think those are important and would like to expand that program in the years to come.
We've actually
Take the mic, take the podium, Mike. Mike, take the mic.
One thing we've been able to do as well is from last year to this year, we've actually nearly doubled our capacity for bikes at Parkview Field as well. We've added an additional bike rack here at the south gate. There's an additional bike rack at the north gate as well. So that's one of the things we saw very popular people riding in the ballpark last year. So we took steps to be able to increase capacity there. And I think especially after this event, people will see how easy it is to get downtown, to get to Parkview Field. So it may be something we'll need to continue to expand in the future, specifically here at the ballpark.
Is this for Rachel? Is this something that you would? Is this something that you would envision maybe being able to be expanded to other venues around downtown, like Headwaters Park?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that we appreciate having with these event-style racks, is that they're very portable, and so that we'll be able to take them to different places as the need arises. Different communities have different ways they've done it, and they found it very effective. Again, it's one of those things where people will be more likely to ride if they know there's a place to park the bike. And so we're using this as our first time, but we'd like to see it used again in the future. They're made of steel, so we think they'll be around for a while.
You don't see Murray much there.